Hey y'all. So, when was the last time you did something to engage your inner child? When is the last time you did something that just made you feel like, oh my gosh, this is what I've been missing my entire life? Well, did you know that you can love your inner child in the way that you desire to be loved? Do you know that you can put forth those things that you've always wanted to do as a child and incorporate it into your adult life? You can. As a creative, I've learned that it is better to just let that stuff happen. As an adult, the way that I incorporate nurturing my inner child is by doing all the things that I loved as a child. For instance, I painted on my wall and I let my children paint on my wall too. Not the entire house, but in the art room, they are allowed to paint whatever they want as long as there's no drugs involved. Also, I like to hang all of our art around the house as it goes. Why not, right? As a child, I love singing, so now I make random singing videos. Critiques happen. Oh well, I'm doing what I love, and I do it anyway. I love talking as a child. Go figure, right? So, as an adult, I find myself just wanting to make content about communication, inner work, because I love therapy, I love psychology, and I try to do it in bite-sized ways that is not too overtaxing, because it can become a lot if you try to do it all at once. But basically, whenever you nurture your inner child, whenever you do all the things that you always wanted to do as a child, especially the stuff that you were told to stop doing, that actually helps you feel more connected to your inner self, which will also give you like this unwritten permission to be who you want to be in actuality, not who you're conditioned to be. So I've learned that as a child, I love playing in the mud. I know you're like, but you're a gardener. And yeah, I am. I love gardening. I garden almost every day, actually. I'm an artist. I love painting. I love painting murals. I love painting everything, right? Still do. I love singing. I love talking. I still really enjoy just asking random strangers just the craziest stuff to get a reaction. I was that child. Yes, it does. Dear parents who have young children who act like that, it does not go away. They may not do it as much, but it does not go away. But just know, let yourself have that permission to be who you are innately. Unprogram those thoughts of, I have to conform to this. I have to be that. I have to fit in the box. No, you don't. You do not. You absolutely do not have to. It is not a requirement unless you have no backup plan. If you're living with other people, if you're codependent on someone, okay, do not take my advice. This is for the people who are fully independent, not intermingled. If you are in a situation, on a serious note, where you are intermingled, do it on a smaller scale. And if you're in a relationship where it's not feasible, then you might want to think about separating from that relationship. Because if you're like me, all that creativity will just need somewhere to go. And you can let it out in a good expressive way, or it's going to go out another way. But energy has to come out in one shape or form or another. Figure out what works best for you. Journaling is really good. I love writing. I love all of that kind of stuff. You might like writing, and it's funny. As a child, I actually loved writing stories. I used to love writing short stories, which I am going to get back into that. I know. I can hear my English teachers now from all 4 years. Markette, you should write some more stories. Markette, you should make some books. I will. I have my baby working right now. I've already made it through the first two drafts. Well, the first full draft, working on the second draft. And eventually, I will release her. But for now, we just definitely need to understand, like, You can always improve you. You are the only person that you're 100% going to be with your entire life. So why not like who you are? Why not like where you're going? Why not like where you're going to be in life, right? Why not? You only have to make you happy 100% of the time, because you are the one who gives other people authority or not over yourself based off of what you allow them to say or to do to you. Now, this is not one of those things that you should just take for granted. When you start authentically being yourself, you're going to make people uncomfortable. You're going to do that. You're going to make people think differently of you. You're going to do that, and that's fine. Let them think, let them be great in whatever facet makes them great to them. But just know that one of the things that I dealt with in the past was anxiety. I thought I was anxious. No, I wasn't anxious. I was suppressed. Suppression and anxiety feel like they're in the same family, because when you're being suppressed, you will get anxious. You will. So why not just figure out like what makes me happy? What makes me great? What do I want to do? And then pursue that with every ounce of your being. Okay? So everything does get better. Everything is working out for your good. Everything happens on its own time. As long as you're taking steps in the direction of wherever you want to go in life, and it's going to get better. And when you go back into that childlike state to create, and you're connecting with that child self that you've now let have their moment, then that's going to allow you to unlock different parts of your personality that you probably forgot existed. So go play in the mud, go sing, go create, go be whatever makes you great, as long as it doesn't hurt other people. Okay? All right, later.